Good afternoon and welcome to the 46th Annual Good Neighbor Day Parade in Lansing 2013. I'm Dr. Renee Hale, the Executive Director of the Lansing Area Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined today by Barry Bergstrom, Attorney at Law, the President Emeritus of the Lansing Area Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Renee, and welcome everybody to the 46th Annual Parade, as Renee said. Today, as you know, it's the Lansing 3-hour tour, fashioned after Gilligan's Island. And sitting next to me is Mary Ann, and I'm the skipper.
We're having so much fun today with the theme, Lansing's 3-hour tour. Some people will take off on Gilligan's Island, and others will do tourism, touring Lansing, landmarks, and that sort of thing. We're looking forward to the creativity that we'll see today in the entries.
And Renee, or should I say Mary Ann?
Yes, I'm Mary Ann.
Mary Ann, we're right here coming with the first police car.
I love it when the police lead off, don't you, Barry?
Yes, they certainly let us know they're here. Part of the parade with the police is one of their four-wheelers, as well as their dare vehicle, which devotes to the anti-drug program, their NAS quad car, and we have a motorcyclist as well, and we have Officer Mike Mano.
Barry, the police do keep us safe here in Lansing, but also their vehicles are so beautiful.
They are. And this is the Lansing Crime Scene Investigations Squad. Yeah, what a sharp, impressive vehicle it is, too, in the red and black.
Barry, following on the heels of the Lansing Police is the Lansing Memorial Ceremonial Color Guard. Lansing's Veterans Memorial Honor Guard is responsible for conducting ceremonies at the Lansing Memorial. They are celebrating today Lansing's 120th year anniversary. The Lansing Memorial Color Guard.
Carrying a POWMIA flag, the United States flag, and of course Lansing's flag. Now comes the American Legion Edward Schultz, post 697, and of course the post is located right behind us and to the right. The senior vice commander is Ron Line, and the auxiliary commander is Karen Rosenquist. This year's Poppy Queen, what's waving to us right now, is Haley Montalvo.
Following right behind Barry, the American Legion, is the Lansing Area Chamber of Commerce official banner carried by Quick Scripts Pharmacy. Quick Scripts has been in business here in Lansing about 2 years, and they accept insurance from all companies, and they have free delivery too. Hi, Dave. We're proud of Quick Scripts and proud that they are a chamber member. They've been chamber members since 2011.
And we're proud to announce, of course, the Lansing Fire Department, which everyone can hear and appreciate. And
Barry, this is quite a lineup of fire equipment.
this is very impressive.
Can you look all the way down the street and see how many of them are coming?
That hook and ladder is definitely going to take care of the village and any buildings that we have here. And of course, we certainly can't forget the Lansing paramedics and what a wonderful service they provide to our Lansing residents. It's fitting today that as the fire department passes, it's in front of the Lansing Firemen's Memorial, Mary Ann.
I'm so glad that we include our neighbors in our display of fire equipment. We had Calumet City, Thornton, Munster. It's just really great to see everybody come out and celebrate together. And here comes Linwood, too.
Coming up is, of course, Linwood, right?
Well, Barry, what would our village of Lansing be without a great public works department? And the public works are following up the fire. The residents can reach the Department of Public Works by calling 895-7190. They're here to serve your needs, and if you have an issue going on in your neighborhood with plumbing, outside sewers, and that sort of thing, just give them a call. They'll come right on over and check it out. And Barry, some of their equipment is very highly specialized for very special activities.
Yes.
Let's not forget that when it is snowing, they do plow all of our streets.
Yes, they do.
And they do a great job, too. We're thankful.
Coming up is the Village of Lansing officials, and Terry Captine, Julie Butler, our trustees, Tony DeLaurentis, Norm Abbott, mayor, Michael Stoll over on the other side.
Mike Scorbina. Following up is the Lan Oak Park District. Here they come in their beautiful van. Lan Oak Park District. Since 1949, the Lan Oak Park District has provided quality recreation programs and parks to the community, with 25 parks comprising 100 acres featuring the Pennsy Greenway and the Eisenhower Center. The Lan Oak Park District has much to offer the community to satisfy the leisure needs of everyone. They've been chamber members since 1977.
The Lansing Library, they want you to come and take the 3-hour tour. There's lots for everyone to discover. Debbie Albrecht that just passed, and Sandy, our directors of the Board of Directors of the Chamber of Commerce. Lansing Library has been members since 1995.
That's right, and the Lansing Public Library recently enjoyed some marvelous renovations, remodeling, and it's just beautiful and set with some new programs. Everybody needs to check out the library. We have one of the best libraries around.
We've got the Lansing Lions Club. The Lansing Lions Club is proud of its past record service, fully realizing that many opportunities lie ahead for serving the community. They have continuing dedication and service to the community, and they've been members since 2010.
Thornton Township is next. Thornton Township is a social service safety net for many municipalities. They've been chamber members since 1977. Thornton Township.
Next is State Representative Marcus Evans.
Marcus is a new state representative, Barry, and this is his first time participating in the parade. Welcome to Lansing. Welcome to the Good Neighbor Day Parade.
Hi, Marcus.
That's the 33rd District, Marcus Evans. Following Marcus is State Senator Donnie Trotter. State Senator Trotter, he looks forward to the parade every year. He's participated for many years.
Next, we have also State Representative Elgie Sims. He represents the 34th District and enjoys attending all parades, and we're happy that he's here with us.
Next, we have the Thornton Fractional South High School Marching Band. The TF South Marching Band, Rebels Band, is the pride of Lansing. Under the direction of Mike Madonia, the band has received over 500 awards in the past 23 years. Marching with the Rebels is the Heritage Middle School Band under the direction of Jenna Lake. They've been chamber members since 1983. Thornton Fractional South High School Marching Band.
And Marianne, we're always fortunate here at the reviewing stand to be able to hear the band perform for us.
I know, I love that. We're for sure going to hear them when they come by, and they're going to be at their best. We appreciate you, TF South Marching Band.
And Marianne, I think you ordered the weather for this afternoon, didn't you?
I did. I just checked the island forecast, and it was great, so I said, let's go for it.
Next is the South Activities Group, representing a lot of the school activities, and they supply a lot of social and educational entertainment for all of their various students.
That's right, and they've been chamber members along with the high school marching band and other entities at the high school since 1983. Following TF South is the Lansing Copper Muggers Club. And I see today that they are piloting the SS Mugger. Go, Copper Muggers. And I think the weather is good for you. I don't think you're going to experience a crash today. I think you're good. No shipwrecks. You'll look great. The Lansing Copper Muggers Club was established in 1968. They're a community service club. They sponsor fundraising events here in Lansing for the help and betterment of the community and the citizens. No service task is too hard when applied to serving Lansing. They're 40 members strong and they're dedicated to Lansing, and they've been chamber members since 1982, the Lansing Copper Muggers.
How about this for a cute float from Lynnie Ques BBQ? Let's eat more pork is her saying. And we've got a pink pig up there and some balloons. And of course, looks like they're handing out American flags. And there's Lynn Cartwright, former director of the Lansing Chamber. She's been in business in Lansing for 4 years, and she's been on the board of directors for many more years than that.
They've been chamber members, Barry, since 2009.
Yes.
Coming up quickly on the heels of Lynnie Ques, the Lansing Businesswomen's Association. Started in 1987, the mission of the Lansing Businesswomen Association is to bring together businesswomen and to provide opportunities for them to enrich themselves and others professionally through leadership, education, and networking support. They've been chamber members since 1986. I love the island theme, don't you, Barry?
Yes. Lansing Fashionette is our next float, and the Lansing Fashionette has been in business for 58 years as a family-owned business.
That's right. One of our longest businesses here in Lansing.
They always sponsor the Calumet Clowns, which we certainly could not do without in our parade.
And I see the SS Fashionette, Barry. I see it over there.
Yes.
Coming up next is the Lansing Association for Community Events. The Lansing Association for Community Events, otherwise known as LACE, is the sponsor for the second annual Lansing Autumn Fest, which will be held October 11 through 13, featuring a family-friendly environment with children's activities, marketplace, arts and crafts, food vendors, chili cook-off, military honor day, bingo, and much more. For more information on being a premier sponsor or vendor, you can contact them at 708-646-5606. Carolyn Schofield is a director on the board of the Lansing Area Chamber, and they've been members since 2012.
And Carolyn is riding one of the carts there.
And here comes Ridgeway Chevrolet right behind, because Ridgeway has been serving the Lansing area since 1927 and coming forth with the Chevy Cruze 2013, and this will be raffled off at the Lansing Autumn Fest. Tickets are only $20, and they can be purchased at Water's Edge, J.J. Kelly's, and the Lansing Country Club. And following up is the Lansing Country Club, and you know, these cute little golf carts are actually driven by the TF South golf team. The Lansing Country Club has been a part of the Lansing community since 1941. And everybody knows your name over there at the Country Club. Come on over. They've been chamber members since 1985. Again, TF South Golf Club conducting those little carts.
Next, we can't forget the Lansing Old Timers, which fulfills all sporting interests for our area children. It's being pulled by Dan Gianoli of the Evans Family Enterprises. They've been chamber members since 1988, and it certainly serves a wonderful purpose in Lansing to help all of the children in all the different sports activities, including volleyball, cheerleading, baseball, football.
Barry, when you see the large vehicles and all of the children, you see the scope of what the Lansing Old Timers really does. I mean, this is a lot of children. I think it was quite a feat to get all the children to come out today and ride on the flatbeds and wave at everybody. They'd like to remind everybody of the Lansing Lions actually do have the football and cheerleading registration. And some of our children following the Lansing Old Timers are carrying that banner, so let's not forget about that. Our summer sports are coming up. Following on the heels of the Old Timers, Great Lakes Bank. The associates of Great Lakes Bank are pleased to sponsor events like the Good Neighbor Day Parade to help make the community a special place to live. Laura Rubarth is a director on the board of the Lansing Area Chamber, and they've been members since 2002. Great Lakes Bank.
Hi, Laura.
I like this theme, Barry. Right here on their float it says, "Don't get stranded without your mobile app." I think that's so appropriate.
Great Lakes Bank of Choice, yes.
Following quickly behind Great Lakes Bank is Lansing Auto with the 3-hour tour, and I believe, Skipper, that this is indeed the SS Minnow. I'm seeing it with my own eyes, but wait, there's more. I see the Lansing Clock Tower too. We're talking about a 3-hour tour of Lansing and all the great things you can see right here. One of them is our iconic clock tower. Lansing Auto is proud to provide quality workmanship and exceptional experience in a state-of-the-art facility. It's your one-stop shop for any and all of your mechanical auto needs. They've been chamber members since 2002.
Next is St. Anne Parish and School. They're celebrating 100 years in Lansing, and everyone is invited to join in their anniversary. They've been a chamber member since 2010, and of course they're located on Ridge Road.
Lansing's 3-hour tour certainly does include some of the great buildings, architecture, and history here in town, and St. Anne's is definitely a part of that, and with their 100th anniversary, we're seeing a display of some of those buildings represented on their float today. Following behind St. Anne Church and School, Midwest Wings Soccer Club. Midwest Wings Soccer Club provides premier-level soccer experiences to young athletes, ages 7 to 16, in the Chicago area and Northwest Indiana. Fall tryouts are going to be held in June, and for more information, you can call 708-805-1605. The Midwest Wings Soccer Club.
The parade would not be the parade without the 1964 ambulance from Schroeder-Lauer Funeral Home. And this ambulance was used prior to the Lansing paramedics to transport sick to the hospital. They've been members since 1984, right on Ridge Road in Lansing. And we appreciate bringing this exquisite vehicle to the parade.
Next is Subway sandwiches. Subway says, eat fresh. They've been chamber members since 1994. And if I'm not mistaken, we can get a Subway right about 2 blocks from here. Is that true? Yes,
You bet,
it is.
Right across from Gusbach Ace Hardware. Coming up is Lester Crawl's 3-hour tour. Lester Crawl, where the journey begins. Lester Crawl's obviously serves many of the students in Lansing and kindergarten as part of District 158, where fun and learning can be found every day. They've been members of the chamber since the year 2007. And they've got the hut on the island with the skipper riding along.
Skipper, is that the skipper, or are you the skipper? I think he's the skipper. They've really brought a piece of the island with them today.
Yes.
Lester Crawl School. Following Lester Crawl is Coolidge School. Coolidge School continues to ride the wave of knowledge. They've been chamber members since 2007. The Coolidge Cougars are coming with a boat on a 3-hour tour, and if I'm not mistaken, that boat looks like a giant eraser. Looks like they're taking a tour of all of the things they can know and learn at school. And look, Barry, their sailboat, the mast is made out of a pencil.
Number 2 pencil, right. And coming up after Coolidge is Oak Glen Elementary School, which is on the west end of Lansing. They're proud and excited to announce the completion of and renovation and rebuilding of their school. They're on their 3-hour tour, and we're all invited to take a 3-hour tour of this new building and the facilities over there. They've also been members, Renee, since 2007.
And here comes Revis Elementary School, the Revis Elementary School Roadrunners. Revis School is in the process of a major renovation and would like to invite you to come and see their progress. They've been chamber members since 2007, Revis School. And here comes one of the great things you can see on a 3-hour tour of Lansing. Revis School is bringing to us not only the clock tower, but our iconic Santa Claus and the Santa Claus house. What a great rendition of the Santa Claus house.
Santa Claus house was rebuilt in 1975 in its present site.
Well, here comes something we're really proud of. The Memorial Junior High School Marching Band.
We're extremely proud of the band and music department. The concert choir and concert band make up the marching band. As the concert choir, students compose the color guard of this marching unit. Mr. David Alley is soon to retire the end of May after 36 wonderful years of service to the Lansing community and school district. They've been members since 2007.
And what a legacy Mr. Alley leaves. This is an awesome testimony to the 36 years that he has spent building and continuing this marvelous music program at Memorial Junior High.
It's wonderful that the choir is able to participate as well as part of the color guard. Keeps the children included and participating.
Coming up next is one of our newest chamber members, Siegfried Insurance Agency. Jim Siegfried, Farmers Insurance Agency, says that he cares enough to ask, and I believe it because he's been very active in the chamber, Jim Siegfried, since he joined just this year in 2012. An insurance agency that really cares. This is Siegfried Farmers Insurance Agency. Coming up next is Living Word Church.
This entry is always interesting to see because they use the little train theme and use it for whatever the theme is for the parade.
And this year it's decorated with life preservers. Very cute. Representing the different departments in the church, the different ministry departments, the Royal Rangers, the youth ministry. They'd like you to know that you can take a 3-hour tour at Living Word Church and you can stay forever. You'll discover a loving God, loving people, and a church that offers Christ-centered activities for boys, girls, teens, and adults.
And they have a second float coming up as well, which shows their church.
Living Word Church.
And we've got some exciting music coming up after the Living Word Church, and that is the Visible Music College, which is soon coming to Lansing and will open this fall. It's now enrolling, and you can enroll at visible.edu. They became chamber members already, even though they're not yet opened in Lansing.
That's right. Didn't waste any time. Got right in the office. Got to know not only the president of the college, but the executive director, Bill Snodgrass, right here in Lansing.
They are presenting.
Thank you so much for participating in the parade.
They're presenting their Lights line, which is their summer band tour.
Okay, let's take note of this. This is not recorded music, folks. This is live music coming to you from Visible Music College.
going to be located, Marianne, in the old Village Hall where the Chamber of Commerce used to be.
That's right. You know, we just moved to our new location, and we're very excited to report that Visible Music College will be taking up the space that we vacated. Following closely, Ted's Feed Store. Ted's Feed Store has been here in Lansing since 1947. They're a family-owned business with over 60 years of pet and wildlife experience with a friendly and knowledgeable staff. They've been chamber members since 1995. Not only great supplies, great people, great service. Ted's Feed Store.
For 66 years. Coming up is Grace Reformed Church. It is next to the Lansing Public Library, and they offer a casual Sunday service, small group studies, Sunday school, vacation Bible school, youth groups, and a girls club, right next to the Lansing Public Library.
Following behind is the Art Studio. Owner Nancy O'Neill is walking in a beautiful green grass skirt. The Art Studio offers classes for adults and children. They also schedule lessons, workshops, camps, and birthday parties off-site. Stop by and see what we're creating. They've been chamber members since 2012.
Coming up next is Bethel Christian Reformed Church. It invites all boys and girls ages 4 through 4th grades to join their Vacation Bible School, which is June 17th to June 21st, and will feature a 3-hour tour of songs, crafts, Bible lessons, and snacks. You can contact them at 474-9226.
Coming up is Lark. Lark serves adults with developmental disabilities, and some of our clients are walking with our float today. Again, this year, we are sponsored by the First National Bank. Gary Buell is the vice president on the board of the Lansing Area Chamber. They've been chamber members since 1987.
Next is the Hammond Tech Parade Float, which is a gift to the memory of the area's favorite school for many alumni. Hammond Tech High School made a big difference in many people's lives, and they have dedicated this float to that memory.
It's a good way to keep this memory going, and every year when we see the float, we're reminded, and we're thankful that you're here again this year. Coming up is Jewel Osco. And I believe, Barry, that in this case, we would take a 3-hour tour of the store, because that basket, that shopping cart looks like, actually that's a hand basket, a mighty big one. I think I could take a 3-hour tour and fill that up. What do you think?
We can usually try pretty well.
They've been serving the Calumet region since 1974. They're your neighborhood Jewel Osco. Next up, Pallotto Dental Care. Hi, everybody. They take care of our teeth and oh so much more. Pallotto Dental Care features 3 generations of dentists with the 1932, and here it comes, Victoria Coupe, purchased in 1966 by Dr. Roman Pallotto. They've been chamber members since 2001. So much of our health, folks, depends on the health of our teeth and gums. Visit Pallotto Dental Care.
Well, what a vehicle that is, huh?
Absolutely gorgeous. The island thing. If we could have a vehicle on the island, that would be it.
That would be the one.
And there's Dr. Nick himself. Hi, Dr. Nick.
Next is Trinity Lutheran Church and School, and their theme is, I will make fishers of men. Trinity has been located in Lansing since 1864.
Wait a minute, you said 1864?
Yes, next year in 2014, they're going to be celebrating their 150th anniversary.
That is really something. And we're,
as a member, I'm looking forward to all the preparations for that anniversary.
And here comes Clean Cut Lawn Care. Clean Cut Lawn Care has served Lansing for over 25 years. And look at that beautiful vehicle. Skipper, they've come with a nice clean vehicle to tour Lansing on 3 hours of great Clean Cut Lawn Care.
Following up Clean Cut Lawn Care is the Lansing Swim Organization. The Lansing Swim Organization, and they've got their boat on the raft, on the trailer. They serve local youth 5 to 18 years old who love to swim. It's a competitive swim club that is made up for novice as well as experienced swimmers. The Lansing Swim Organization.
I'm so glad the weather held out and you didn't have to swim down the street today.
Yep.
Mayday Toy Con and its 6-hour tour have been taken over by pirates. Oh no. Come to Toy Con and visit our 6-hour tour. Toy Con Toy Shows.
Park Service is right in front of us, Renee. They've got a classic Corvette. Terry Captine, who's one of our village trustees we saw earlier in the parade, is the owner of Park Service. They've been members since 1990. And
actually, that looks like an Impala up there,
looks
Barry.
like an Impala
Yeah, that's an
to me.
Impala. Yep, that's what that is.
That's not their Corvette.
Nevertheless, what a beautiful classic car from Park Service. They've been chamber members since 1990. Here comes Napleton Auto Group. All you have to do is take the bridge over the interstate, and you can get a new car. That's right. Hey, and there's our friend Patrick driving one of their wonderful vehicles. The Ed Napleton Auto Group offers Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Hyundai, Kia, and Honda right in Lansing and Calumet City. They've been chamber members since 2010, the Napleton Auto Group. And here comes their perfect bridge. There it is, the bridge to Napleton Auto Group. Look, Barry, here comes another beautiful marching band.
The Iliana Band has received superior ratings in their contests. They will be the honor band at the Illinois Super State this year. They've been members since 2012, and we certainly appreciate all of their music and participation every year. How appropriate on this great, wonderful day. They're playing God Bless America.
That's right. And you know, they have been award winners many years running. And the Super State performance was actually last night at the Krannert Center for the Performing Arts in Urbana-Champaign. The Wind Ensemble was honored to participate in that concert series, and so last night was their concert at Super State in Illinois. Here come the Girl Scouts. The Girl Scout Service Unit number 636. Girl Scout Service Unit 636 consists of troops from Calumet City, Lansing, and Linwood. Our Girl Scouts serve with honor. Girl Scouts, we're glad you're here today. The Girl Scouts.
What are wonderful organizations for young girls to participate in.
Here comes another piece of the island, Skipper.
Yes, New Hope Church. Is your life a shipwreck? Come and try a 3-hour tour at the New Hope Church of Lansing and hope you can find eternal life, the preserver of God's grace in Jesus Christ. They've been members since 2010.
That's right. This is the first time we've actually been encouraged to think about our lives, possibly being a shipwreck. So we're thankful for that reminder from New Hope Church. What a beautifully decorated vehicle. And it looks like you have the island theme going on up there. Hi, Gilligan. Hey, I've always wanted to join you on one of those things, Gilligan, but you just never wanted me around. I could never understand that.
And they've got the SS Minnow pulled behind their float. Coming up in a Corvette is Advanced Auto Parts. It's a 1979 custom-bodied motor paint job, all done by owner Russ Boersma.
Now, 1979, does that make that an antique car?
I think it certainly does.
Well, that makes me feel pretty old.
That's definitely custom.
I can recall, Skipper, when I graduated from high school, which was slightly before that.
Yes.
People having these cars, these beautiful Corvettes, and I was so jealous of them at the time.
Next is Gordon Food Service. Stop in at Gordon Food Service, and they will give you a 3-hour tour of their facility and store. They've been members since 1996, Renee.
Gordon Food Service is also just over the bridge on Torrance, not hard to find at all. And they have so much to offer, a great selection, and you can definitely spend 3 hours in there taking a tour and selecting your items. I would go. 3-hour tour, GFS Foods.
Hooters of Lansing. Here come the Hooter girls. There they are. Let's give them a round of applause. They're dressed in their hula skirts and leis. They'd like you to stop by and try their world-famous wings, located down on Torrance Avenue, again, north of the expressway, down near 170th Street.
Coming right behind Hooters is the Loyal Order of the Moose. Loyal Order of Moose helps people in need. Moose Heart in Aurora helps children, and Moose Haven helps the elderly. The Loyal Order of Moose.
Did you know, Renee, that Beggars Pizza on Ridge Road has a lunch buffet featured Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m., and they also have live organ music on every Tuesday and Friday from 6 to 9. And, of course, their Beggars Pizza is throughout the south suburbs, and Lansing's is in the old Lance Theater on Ridge Road.
That's right. They've been chamber members since 1996. Now, they've got an island theme going as well, but I don't think there are any of those great big organs on any islands I know of. You need to stop in Beggars on one of those nights and have some pizza and listen to that organ. Next up is Advanced Realty Group. The realtors at Advanced Realty Group live and work in your community. Their focus is you. They do residential, commercial, short sale, and foreclosures. They've been chamber members since 2008. Advanced Realty Group.
Next, coming up is Walgreens, wishing you everything well and health from their Walgreens stores on Wentworth Avenue and Torrance Avenues. They've been a member since last year, Renee.
That's right. We're so glad they joined the chamber. Walgreens is throughout the community and offers so many services and products. Thank you, Walgreens. Coming up is the Lansing Kiwanis. Kiwanis Club of Lansing is a global organization of volunteers dedicated to changing the world one child and one community at a time. For membership information, you can contact Harry Morton at 862-8583. They've been chamber members since 2001. Lansing Kiwanis.
Smart Move Heating and Cooling, providing residential heating and cooling solutions since 2008. The owner, Aaron Megan, is the director of the Lansing Area Chamber of Commerce, and they've been members of the chamber since 2011.
You know, we do have several of our directors on our board here participating in the parade today, and Aaron is one of those as well, like you said, Barry. Coming behind is Ridge Animal Clinic. We're so glad you came out with the island theme and all of the wonderful animals that could possibly be with us on the island, but I haven't seen them yet. Have you seen them out there, Barry, on the island? They specialize in laser technology, and for all surgeries and alternative therapies, their veterinarians have over 50 years of combined experience. From regular pet exams to major surgery and everything in between. Their veterinarians are knowledgeable and caring, and they'll treat your pet like their own. Call the caring and knowledgeable staff at Ridge Animal Clinic to set up your appointment. They've been chamber members since 2002, Ridge Animal Clinic.
And Dr. Carrie Casales is pulling their island float with their luggage. And
they're going to the island with their luggage. Look what's coming, Barry. This is very impressive.
This is the Calumet Detachment Marine Corps League. The Calumet Detachment Marine Corps League is an organization that focuses on furthering the bond and brotherhood that we all share in the military. We thank them.
I'd like to take a 3-hour tour in one of those vehicles. They look very good, like they could handle the island terrain.
Absolutely, yes. We'd get through that brush and swamps. And
now here comes Waltz, and it looks to me like it's a veritable SS Waltz in and of itself. Waltz Food Center is family owned and operated since 1937 with 7 locations to serve you, celebrating 76 years this year with locations in South Holland, Homewood, Tinley Park, Crete, Frankfort, Beecher, and Dyer, Indiana. Walt's Food Store.
Coming up behind them is the Lansing Knights of Columbus. And the Knights of Columbus enjoys helping the community and churches in all of their other activities. And we appreciate the Knights joining us today.
And they're dressed for a 3-hour nightly tour, I see. Very, very night specific. Love those hats. Those are very awesome. They've been chamber members, by the way, since 2010. Coming up next is the Peak of View photo booth. Now, here's an interesting thing we need on the island to get all those pictures we wanted to take to preserve all of our memories, all of those fun pictures of the two of us together and Gilligan and Mr. and Mrs. Howell and so forth. Peak of View provides entertainment and fun while having a lasting, memorable photograph available for all guests at your next event. Weddings, graduations, birthdays, and class reunions. So, Skipper, we can just hire them to come out and take some pictures for us.
Yes. Brian's Blessing Outreach Children of the Light Dancers, their studio, Clara's studio, and Brian's outreach dance group program for ages 3 to 17, offering tap dancing, ballet, praise, and hip hop. And it looks to me like we've got some dancers following up.
They're giving us a demonstration right now. They could take the 3-hour tour while dancing and entertain folks along the way. Next up is Luther East High School. Now, if you took a 3-hour tour of Lansing, you would most certainly pass by Luther East High School. Luther East provides Christian-centered education right here in Lansing, and registrations are now being accepted for the fall term, Luther East High School. The Lansing Junior Women's Club is next. Lansing Junior Women's Club is a not-for-profit organization of women dedicated to improving their community through various service projects, and they're always looking for new members who want to make a difference. They've been chamber members since 2008. One of the most recent activities for the Lansing Junior Women's Club was the Veterans Appreciation Dinner held just on April 18th. It was fantastic. Ladies, you're wonderful. Lansing Junior Women.
Riley's Place is under new ownership since January 1st of this year, where they carry all Illinois lottery games, including instant tickets, and they joined the chamber this year.
That's right. They just joined a few weeks ago, and we're so happy they did. You can take a 3-hour tour on Ridge Road and go on up to Riley's Place.
And they have snacks and pop, and of course, the Illinois lottery.
Following behind Riley's Place is Iliana Woodworking. Custom woodworking, which includes shelving, fireplace mantles, entertainment centers, and much more. You know, you name it, and they'll make it. And I think that's absolutely true. They were called Iliana bunk beds, but found that they made such a myriad of items that bunk beds just didn't do it for their name anymore. They needed to change it to Iliana Woodworking. They've been chamber members since 2012.
Renee, I see the Remax balloon coming up, which everybody's familiar with on TV and around town. And
right.
It represents the Buter sales network of Remax 2000. This is Mike Buter's 32nd year of successfully marketing residential real estate in Lansing and the south suburbs as well. He also writes a real estate column, as you probably have seen in the Shopper magazine.
I think we could take a 3-hour tour on the Remax balloon.
That would be wonderful.
It would be so fun. You could
We'd
get a
see
really
the
good
whole
view.
island.
Absolutely. Here comes an icon. It's the Eagle Express Lines vehicle, and this is. Did you know that the Eagle Express Lines actually is the second largest mail carrier in the United States?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they haul mail from the Lansing Post Office and across 49 states, including Alaska. So the company itself is the second largest in the United States, and this is a beautiful truck and trailer, and we like to see this one every year, and we're thankful that brought it back again this year. Eagle Express Lines.
You think they could get it to our island, Marianne?
I think it would be a great addition to the island.
St. John Evangelical Lutheran Church and School, located on Wentworth Avenue, and they raised their banner to us, Renee. St. John is Lansing's best kept secret, and they would like to invite you to come by and see how the Lord is at work. They do a fine job of educating our young people.
Well, we didn't get any rain today, and that's a good thing, but I think I might see some actual water happening in that float because it looks like they've brought the ocean with them. St. John Lutheran Church and School. Here comes Lansing Assembly of God. Hey, here are 7 stranded castaways on a 3-hour tour looking for a lifeboat. Jesus is their lifeboat. Lansing Assembly of God. Following quickly behind, Rhoda Signs.
Rhoda Signs is a family-owned business and has been serving the community since 1954. They're located in South Holland. They offer a full-color digital printing, vehicle graphics, as you can see by their own vehicle, electric signs, and much more, which is followed up with their own sign of a 3-hour tour showing the clock tower, history down at the Ford hangar. They design, build, install, and service all signs. They became chamber members this year.
Lansing Church of Christ is next. Lansing Church of Christ makes its presence known with the float concept, Making Heaven Our Home. Parade participants are displaying posters with offered resources, and they invite you to come and experience the difference on Sundays. So if you take a 3-hour tour and you go to Lansing Church of Christ, you can learn about that destination, Making Heaven Your Home, on a 3-hour tour.
The Lansing Historical Society is going to be celebrating a 120th birthday.
Actually, Barry, they're celebrating Lansing's 120th birthday. Look at that birthday cake. Lansing's 120th. We had such a wonderful celebration for the 120th, and it's wonderful that the Lansing Historical Society is carrying that on, don't you think?
Hey.
And following right behind, B&K Equipment.
B&K, they sell, service, and install gas station equipment.
That's right, like the pumps at the gas station and that heavy equipment that is necessary so that all of us can go fill up our vehicles with gas.
The PLS store, if you're short on cash for your 3-hour tours, PLS store can help. Why PLS? Because we deserve better.
That's right. PLS is there to serve you. You short on cash, go down and have a chat, and then you can take a 3-hour tour with all your cash, right? Thank you, PLS Loan Store. Coming up next is a Step Up Career Academy. A Step Up Career Academy fulfills all your child care needs. They've been chamber members since just a few weeks ago. Welcome, a Step Up Career Academy. And here comes Walmart. Look at that island theme. I think that looks like a vehicle we could use on the island, Barry. It's decorated appropriately.
And it's big enough that we could get the whole crew going.
That's right, and I think I see the manager of Walmart actually driving that vehicle today. Walmart is where you can save money and live better, and they've been chamber members since 2012.
The Boy Scouts coming by with their tent and flags, and they're marching for us with their troop sign. I was a Boy Scout for many, many years as well, and an Eagle Scout.
Well, I'm glad you were, because all that paid off. You certainly know how to take care of us here on the island.
They meet at the American Legion on Tuesday nights. It's over 50 years old, and they have had close to 30 Eagle Scouts. So I salute them for all of their hard work and dedication.
Thank you, Boy Scouts. JC Security is walking today in our parade for the first time. They're your neighborhood ADT dealer. That's security, serving Cook, Lake, and Marion counties. Knowing there's somebody watching your home gives you peace of mind while you're sleeping and when you're away. JC Security.
First Christian Church of Lansing is next. And they're walking in the parade, and they've got the SS Minnow being pulled behind as well, and with all the characters from Gilligan's Island, 3-hour tour.
That's another
Coming right
SS
to
Minnow.
Lansing.
That's another SS Minnow I wouldn't mind having. It looks like it might get us off the island.
Yep.
The only-
I see the skipper up there and the
But we need B&K equipment to come
And
install a
they're-
pump so we
they're-
can get some gas in that engine.
Skipper and Gilligan are fighting there as usual.
Thank you for coming. Hope you've enjoyed this parade. We look forward to next year, which will be the 47th annual Good Neighbor Day Parade, first Saturday in May, 2014. See you then.
Okay, Mary Ann,
Skipper?
Dr. Renee, bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you all for coming.